What's your body count?
So for me, it's very much, it goes back to that old adage, quality, not quantity.
Okay. You don't want to say what number?
Guys, hey,
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
What's your name?
Lois.
Lois. Nice. Probably take
Yeah,
a seat.
take a
That's
seat.
all right.
What's your name?
My name's Krish.
Okay.
Yeah, nice
Cool.
to meet you. So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm a Master's of Public Health student here in London.
Oh, really? Wow, nice.
I just moved here in September, so I've only been here for a couple months.
Oh, okay. So where'd you move from?
From Amsterdam.
So, have you ever been arrested?
No, I've never been arrested. I'm definitely, I would say, like a good girl. I'm really, like when I was younger even and going out drinking, I was always the one who was like afraid of getting into trouble. And if my friends would like do something crazy, I would be the one like, no, we can't do that.
Yeah.
So no, I've never been arrested and I don't plan to.
That's brilliant. Obviously, you just got to get those background checks in, just in case.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been asked this on a date, but it's probably a good question to ask.
Definitely. You get to learn a lot about a person as well.
How do you feel about a prenup?
How do I feel about a prenup?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't mind it.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's there as a level of protection.
Yeah.
I mean, I think nowadays, what's the stat? Like, it's quite a heavy stat,
Like
right?
50% ends in divorce.
50%, exactly. And so, having a prenup doesn't mean that you necessarily don't love someone. It's literally there as a safety net.
I completely agree. I think I wouldn't get married without a prenup, in my opinion. I think especially if you're bringing in maybe like more money into the relationship, I think it's pretty important. And it doesn't mean, like you said, it doesn't mean that you expect the relationship to end, but you have to, at the end of the day, protect yourself because I don't know how to say this in a nice way. I think my parents are relatively wealthy, and I think they just would think it's important that not someone is marrying you for those reasons, or if you were to divorce, that your partner wouldn't have a right to their wealth. Like, I want to make my own money, I want to, enjoy my own money, but still, like, I'm entitled to that money, but that doesn't mean that my partner would be.
What's your body count?
My body count is 8. I don't know if that's a lot. What's your body count?
So for me, it's very much, it goes back to that old adage, quality, not quantity.
Okay.
So I'm very much, I haven't got major numbers. Like I know, like a lot of blokes, sometimes they've got like 30 to 100, maybe 300. Some people they write it down. It's not for me. It's very much. I really only do that if I'm really sort of in the committed relationship, really. So it's very, very low numbers.
You don't want to say what number?
But it's single digits. It's single digits. So yeah.
Okay.
I should ask the question.
I'll probably say 5. Yeah.
When did you lose your virginity?
17.
Okay. I just
What
wanted to
about
know.
yourself?
16, yeah.
16.
Why is it important to you?
That's a juicy one. I don't know if I can.
I mean, does it change your opinion? Like, if I would have said 20, would that have changed your opinion? Or like 30?
I mean, I know it shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't.
No,
It probably
be
wouldn't.
honest.
It probably wouldn't. But it would just be like, oh, whoa, okay. It's just something nice to know. If you're getting into a relationship,
Yeah, of
it's
course.
always good to know the background sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think it's nice to know, but I have never asked the guy I've dated how many people they've slept with. I think it's completely irrelevant.
Yeah, definitely.
To
It's
be
completely,
honest. But it's definitely something that I get asked a lot, so I think it's funny that, to me it wouldn't matter, but to I think a lot of guys it does. Does your perception of a girl change if she would sleep with you on the first date?
So for me, no, it wouldn't change. Because obviously if they fancy me, then we can't blame them. You know what I mean? So yeah, it wouldn't change that.
What's your worst quality?
Well, okay, so that's another spicy question. Worst quality, I would say is okay. So I would say probably my worst quality would be maybe a little bit selfish.
Okay.
So to speak, in terms of the fact that, again, it comes to sort of I'm very goal orientated and driven, and so if something's a little bit, going to detract from
Right.
that path, then yeah, it's a little bit, a tiny bit selfish. I'll probably say that that's probably my worst quality, and it's something I've definitely worked on over time, knowing that we need to be less selfish. And what about you? What would be your worst quality?
I would say, yeah, I think what I kind of touched on before, like I'm a really big planner, but sometimes that makes me like a bit inflexible. I'm trying to live more in the moment and not like plan everything out. Even with like little things like holidays and stuff like that, like I'll be that person with the itinerary about what we're doing.
You'll be the one with like, we're going here, here, here. Yeah.
And I'm trying to just like also just relax more and enjoy, and not everything has to go according to plan, because I feel like I get pretty upset when things don't go according to my plan. So I'm trying to like let go of that.
Yeah, I see.
More.
I mean, just to bang a quote out now, the best laid plans, from Of Mice and Men, they often go awry.
Why are you still single?
Why am I still single? I'll probably say, again, because obviously, so with like the last relationship, it kind of ended. And so now, after that relationship, I was very much focused on my goals and my like, my work and stuff like that. Why are you still single?
Yeah, kind of a hard one to answer. I would say, I think I've had one serious relationship, and it definitely messed me up a little. It took me quite a bit to like get over that, because like I said, I really thought I was gonna like end up with that person. And I think sometimes for me, I definitely date a lot. My friends call me like a serial dater, but I sometimes have a hard time maybe like connecting with people because I've moved around a lot. I'm kind of the same, like I'm really passionate and like goal driven about my career, and I don't know, I just feel like I haven't really found someone who matches my energy in that way. So yeah.
I see. So is it like one date and bye, or what were we saying, like a couple dates? How many?
Usually a couple dates. I'm always down for a second date unless the first date is like horrible.
Would you like to see each other again?
Okay. Do you want to go first?
You go first.
Ladies first. Yeah, sure. I would love to see you again.
I really appreciate that. Me, yeah, sure. Like, why not? Like, I think we had a good time here. We learned a lot about each other, and I thought it was good.
Yeah, somewhere without cameras would be.
Yeah,
would be
for sure, under the bright lights.
Yeah.
Thank God you guys said yes. You're the first yes today.
Oh, really?
Really? Oh, come on.
Nice.
I'm afraid you guys would say yes. So how was that for you?
It was good. It was actually really fun, and I feel like we talked about a lot of really interesting topics.
What did you think of those?
I thought she's a brilliant girl, and yeah, for sure, I'd love to get her to know her a little bit more.
And were you relieved when she said yes?
Yeah, I was a little bit relieved, because I thought there was a bit of chemistry there, and it's always good to have that in the bank. So yeah, we'd love that.
Well, I'm very spiritual.
Oh, you like
very
starry
spiritual.
and stuff?
Yeah, like my mom, she is, a mindfulness instructor. She's like a healer, like she's everything like within the spiritual field.
Wow.
So I was obviously brought up believing everything, like ghosts and whatever. I do believe in.
Sorry, ghosts is in like Casper, or ghosts is in like
people.
Someone coming back and.
Yeah, like people,
hang
out with you.
Well,
I was gonna hang out with a ghost, like I was gonna go.
No, you can't hang out with them, but they come to hang out with you. Because apparently, I've seen things where you'll be standing at a bar, and then like next minute, ghosts having a pint next to you because they're come back to see you and stuff. You don't believe in that?
I mean, that's.
No.